So you're wanting to build a connection with your body. You're wanting to communicate with your body and hear them more when they speak to you. But how do you do this, and where do you start? We're going to dive into that today. Hi, I'm Marissa. I am a galactic guide, an intuitive, an Akashic Records reader, and a friend. Optimistic visionary, too, if you want to call that. Labels are labels. I just am. You just are. Welcome to the channel. So today we are going to dive into how to communicate, start a connection, and really get to know your body. This week on the podcast, the Earth to Marissa podcast, we talked about this reoccurring pattern that has been happening in my life where I push my body to its end. Burnout, and I am so sick of it, and I'm done, and I can hear this connection with my body, but I am neglecting it and have been neglecting it, but no longer. And I wanted to come here to this video and make a shorter one describing the ways I have created and facilitated a beautiful connection with my body. And although I do have this beautiful connection, we are all human, and it's easy to fall into patterns of trying to control everything because we like to make sure it's perfect in our own way, and therefore we control. It's a looping pattern. I've had it since I was younger, and I got a channeled message the other day, and it's just this this looping. It happens when we're young. A lot of patterns occur and start when we are young, and that's where this one came from for me. So I've done some work to try and clear that out and move forward, allowing myself to receive help, stopping the narrative of I have to do it all, because you don't, and no one can absolutely ever do it all. That's why humans are connecting creatures. They are tribe creatures. They like to be with one another, lean on one another, connect with one another. And we are best able to do that when we connect with ourselves first. So let's dive in. The best way to connect with your body is to literally start talking to it. I know this might sound a little woo for some of you, but in the shamanic lens, every single thing energetic-wise can communicate with you. Energy-wise, everything is energy and can communicate with you. These plants right here, I talk to them all the time, and they tell me how they're doing. That is just a fact of being an energetic being. Humans are energetic beings, and the different components that make up our vessel, our being, we are able to communicate with. And the body, yes, talk to it. Literally ask, body, how are you doing? See what comes through. I find that when I started to do this, it was easier if I did set in a meditative, kind of calm and quiet space to actually hear the body, and it takes practice. You know, I am a psychic medium, and I channel a lot. I'm a channeler. That's just what I am. And so this is pretty, it's a skill and a muscle that I have used a lot. But I started where you are. You know, I started, and you might be a channeler as well. It's a similar thing. It's just channeling an energy. We are all channels. All humans can channel. And so it's just practicing, dropping into stillness, dropping into silence, and then asking, body, how are you doing? And waiting for an answer. Usually, if a voice comes forward and it's very loud and brash and abrupt, it's probably not your body, and it might be your ego. It might be like a other spirit, you know, kind of in the field. Just go ahead and kind of clear that and find the energy that talks to you a little more softly. Usually the parts of us come forward in a very soft and nurturing kind of way. They might be sad sometimes. Like, I've talked to my body before and she is like upset with me. She is not having it, but it's still like this calm kind of energy. And so definitely just exercise the muscle and talk to her or them, he, however you identify your body as. So another question I like to ask is, body, how can I serve you today? What can I do to serve you? Body, what would you like to do today? Body, what's one thing that I can do to make you feel good today? Body, are you feeling grounded? Body, there's so many questions, and you can just have a full-on conversation with your body, and you'll feel again when you do something, or maybe you're asking your body if it would like to do an activity or if it would like to eat something. Usually anytime I eat something that is outside of my general kind of like what I eat, I ask my body if it wants to eat that thing. So let's say I don't eat a lot of processed sugars, but let's say I'm at a coffee shop, they have a really nice looking pastry and my sweet tooth calls for it. I'll ask my body. I'll be like, hey body, do you actually want to eat this right now, or is this kind of an ego thing? And my body will tell me, like, yeah, we could do that right now. Or she'll be like, do not put that in me. Nope, not at all. Or even for breakfast, sometimes I'm like, do I want to eat oatmeal, or do you want to have a smoothie? And then your body will tell you. That's like the biggest way I communicate with my body, is by asking like, hey, do you want to do yoga? Sure. Okay. Would you rather go for a walk? Do you want to sit in the sun, or do you want to sit in your room for meditation? Do you want to eat this, or do you want to eat that? And again, the more you talk to it, the larger of a relationship and connection grows. So that's the biggest thing that helps me connect with my body. And then another way I connect with my body is through physical touch. Now, I will say I haven't been the best about doing this, but I know when I do have a regular routine of touching my body, I feel really good. Because again, humans like physical touch. They like connection. And the best way we can connect sometimes is through human touch. It makes our body feel safe. It makes our body feel held. And it helps our inner child know that we are okay, that the environment is safe. So when I'm feeling stressed out, I will tap my body. Or if I'm trying to open up my energy, I will tap the certain parts of my body, whatever it is, and I will just intuitively tap. And then I hug myself a lot. I give myself a big old hug all the time because it feels good to hug, and it also releases chemicals in your brain that make your brain happy. I don't know the science behind it, but I do, and have read and seen the chemical evidence. And I have felt it. So yeah, just rubbing your body, giving yourself a hug, really doing this too with intention, not just doing it and being like, okay, I hope this works or does something. No, setting the intention. Right now, when I am touching my body, it is grounding every single cell within my being. As I touch my body right now, I am bringing joy into every single skin cell and muscle of my body. As I touch my body right now, I am filling my body up with my own creator energy. Whatever it is, whatever you're trying to do, use the intention and your touching of your body as a way to manifest manifest the reaction you wish to have. And that really, really helps. Another way of connecting with your body is to find out your body's temple bells. So a temple bell for me, I had a mentor call it, oh, there's your temple bell. And what she meant by this was like, it's a part of your being that's ringing the bell like, hey, I don't like what's going on right now. Can listen to me. That's your temple bell. And so getting to know your body's temple bells is so important to creating and fostering a beautiful connection with your body. So one of my biggest signs that either I'm not feeling good or the environment that I'm in, like my body wants to get out of, or my body's not feeling safe, is when I start to hunch over and my shoulders cave inward, or my chest kind of concaves. That is the biggest sign to me that my energy either does not feel good, my energy wants to get away from a certain person or environment, or it's because a insecurity or a lower emotion was triggered. Or I've noticed too, when I am not taking care of my body, my posture lacks large amounts. And so that is like my body's way of saying like, hey girl, you aren't connected to spirit right now. You are not feeding your highest and best right now. And I'm going to tell you by making it difficult to like you need to connect. Like when I am fully connected, I'm sitting up straight, I'm feeling good, the energy's flowing, my heart is open, and my body tells me that. And when I'm not and my energy is closed, or I haven't been connecting with myself lately, or I'm feeding my body bad things, like she will tell me through that. Another temple bell is my digestion. And a lot of people have this and they don't realize that their digestion or their yoni is telling them something through the physical symptoms that they are receiving. So, also I just saw 1414 on the camera. Love angel numbers. I'm going to be doing a video on angel numbers. Stay tuned. So, yes, physical ailments and body symptoms are your body's way of saying either this is a boundary that I need to set, you need to slow the frick down because I'm not able to digest properly. You need to stop putting this thing inside of me because I can't digest it. I don't want to digest it. So here we have, my body, when I am not setting my own boundaries, I get yeast infections. I get UTI symptoms, like all the stuff. When something is literally penetrating my field and I am not doing anything to stop it, and I also do not like the energy that I am allowing in, my body has a flare up. When I eat something in my body, my stomach hurts. When I get super bloated, when I burp and have a lot of gas, these are different symptoms and ways of my body communicating to me. And you can kind of create your own system with your body and start to understand, okay, body, by talking to your body, what does it mean when you do this? Why do I always bloat when I eat this certain food? Well, maybe it's because your body doesn't like that freaking food. Or it's because maybe at that time of day, your body's like, no fam, don't put that in my body. And then, yes, so stomach upset, or constipation. Constipation can be your body asking for more hydration, more fluids. If you get tired, maybe it's because you need more calories. Your body reacts in so many different ways throughout the day, and it's just paying attention. You just gotta pay attention and then ask, body, why am I feeling this way? Oh, okay, well, it's probably because it's 2 p.m. and all I've had today was breakfast and an apple. Oh, that's okay. Body, I hear you. I see you. Let me give you some fluids. Let me go ahead and eat. Your body communicates to you through these physical ailments. And two, you may find that your body then guides you to communicate with your emotions, or a certain belief comes up through your body when you are focused on this one thing. Like I found out through many moments of connecting with my body during the UTIs that, oh, this is a reoccurring pattern that my body took on so I didn't have to have physical intimacy with in an abusive relationship. Like that is why that pattern started, and then it's just still present because I never told my body, hey, we don't have to do this anymore. You know, it's communication and listening. If you can be a good listener, you can be a good communicator. So I hope this helped, and I hope this sparks a beautiful journey of you connecting with your own body. You are able to connect with all parts of your being, your mind, your spirit, your emotions, and your body at any time. It just takes the effort. Just takes the willpower to ask. And then it's crazy what you receive. It really is. I hope you enjoyed this video. Give it a thumbs up if you like this content, and let me know if you resonated with any of this, or if you've noticed any ways that your body reacts to you and reacts to what's going on. Much love to you, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.